Well, hello and welcome to Country Brawl, which is a real-time strategy game I'm currently working on developing. I have been working on this game for 3 weeks, and the game is actually now in a state where it can play itself. That is, the AI opponents in the game are at a state where they can technically play against each other. So I thought it would be fun if we just let them do that. Let's we have to pick a player country. Let's just pick Denmark. Denmark doesn't really have any chances of surviving in game, but I can still show off some of the features of the game before I get fully occupied by Sweden. Let's press start game. Oh, by the way, this is technically the third video in my Let's Make a Game in 128 Days series, but you don't need to have watched the previous two video updates to understand what is going on. Let's pick start game, and we are into the game now. It's the 1st of January 2026 as per the in-game calendar. We are playing as Denmark. We can select our cities and we can move our soldier balls around by right-clicking somewhere to move half our soldiers around. We have 35 soldiers with an army capacity of 35 because we own 7 core cities, that is cities which are legally part of Denmark, which we can get all of the benefits from. We don't get a lot of benefit, a lot of income and a lot of army capacity from occupied cities, but we gain some if we occupy some cities. That's 0. We have 0 occupied cities right now. Right now, you see all across Europe there are a lot of trains, like really a lot of trains everywhere. And that's because the AI have clicked the auto balance frontline buttons. The AI clicks this button here every 5 days. Let's click it ourselves. What it does is it automatically moves soldiers to where they are needed the most, to the front lines. And right now automatic recruitment is on. We can only recruit infantry. Yes, I know there is a button to recruit artillery, but it doesn't do anything yet. It's just the same as turning auto recruitment off. And we're going to keep auto recruitment on because the AI also has auto recruitment on. Oh, and right now all countries are set to aggressively attack, including our own. That should really be an option we can toggle on and off, auto attack. But right now every country, including the AI, is going to automatically attack cities which they perceive to be weaker than themselves. So let's just unpause and see what happens. Okay, we are immediately getting invaded by Germany. They captured Vejle. Looks like we are going to take it back. Oh, we even took Flensborg. Nice. That's not ours anymore. Esbjerg is gone. Looks like we tried to launch a naval invasion of Kristiansand in Norway, and we actually got it, but we only have, now we don't have, we are holding Copenhagen, and that's it. And now Copenhagen is about to be taken, and we don't exist anymore. Well, we technically still own the Kristiansand, but it is about to get taken over, and we can't recruit anything in non-core territory. Okay, we're done for. There is no Denmark anymore. It's all Germany. Let's have a look at what the AI is doing. Sweden is fighting over Finland, which is occupied by Russia. Oh, and now the month tick happened. You saw a lot of bars appearing everywhere next to the cities. That's recruitment going on. Recruitment costs money, and money is automatically collected as taxes every month. That's why here at the start of February everyone is suddenly recruiting Oh god, Germany is gone. It's all Poland. Germany has been partitioned by Poland, although Germany also conquered part of Poland. Yikes. Poland definitely got the better deal here. Germany is simply not there anymore, and France is gone. It's all British. We have the Angevin Empire. Ireland is exactly where you would imagine. Gone. Spain is being conquered by Morocco and the British from the north. Portugal isn't there anymore. Morocco is conquering Spain but are getting conquered by Algeria. Italy has taken over Tunis. They always wanted that. France technically still holding on here in the south, but not for much longer. Greece, that's a big Greece, although, yeah, Greece has conquered all the way into Germany, but it looks like this in turn has been conquered by the Ottoman Empire, also known as, oh god, Turkey. Turkey is being invaded by Russia in the north. Oh no, Ukraine is gone. I like that country. Technically they occupy some land in Belarus, but that won't last long. Russia is taking over Ukraine and Belarus and the Baltic states and are currently pushing into Poland. I think we're going to see a very large Russia this game. And looks like there is a massive naval invasion on the way. Looks like Egypt briefly conquered Limassol and then immediately launched an invasion of looks like Egypt itself, because they briefly seem to have gotten conquered by Israel. Looks like Israel is no more good. No wait, that wasn't Israel. Well, that was Greece. Impressive. Israel is no more. Palestine is Egypt. Turkey is big. Though Russia is pushing hard. No wait, there are few Ukrainians bravely holding on. Oh, they seem to have been left behind when the Russians conquered the territory, and now they're just walking around, flipping countries or cities to Ukraine. Yeah, they're going to retake their country like this. That's amazing. Yeah, the lag is bad. Oh no, Russians are invading Sweden. I don't think the Swedes can hold on to this. Though Sweden have taken over. Oh, looks like Poland is no more. It's inside Russia, and Sweden have taken over Germany. Britain is big. Yeah, the lag is problematic. It happens every time. There's a 5-day tick where the AI recalculates or clicks the auto balance frontlines button. Because when the AI clicks this button, every single city runs the Pathfinder function, or every city with somebody there runs the Pathfinder function to find their way to the front lines. And the Pathfinder function is not slow. It is Dijkstra's algorithm. It's fairly good, but running it a few hundred times because there are hundreds of cities. That's going to take a while, and it's all single-threaded right now, as Russia seems to eat most of Western Europe, or Central Europe. Yeah, the Pathfinder is single-threaded, so it's running on a single thread, all the pathfindings one after each other. I'm definitely going to have to implement multi-threaded pathfinding and multi-threaded auto-balancing frontline calculations. Let's try to pause the game so it has some time to catch up. There we go, the game is paused and now it's running again. I'm afraid Russia is going to take over Europe at this rate. Turkey still holding. Oh, Turkey is pushing up into Georgia. Egypt is... Oh, is that Egypt? or Spain? Egypt has pushed hard into the Maghreb. Looks like the British have won control over Spain. Swedes are in the Low Countries, but that won't avail them for long because the Russian steamroller is coming, and it's only April 2026. Okay, the Swedes have a lot of soldiers. Why aren't you moving them? Of course, the Swedes are not moving these soldiers because they are trying to move them down here into the Low Countries because they calculate there needs to be soldiers in the Low Countries, but when they try to run the Pathfinder, it comes up empty because there are no path for them to take, so they just get stuck at their origin location. I guess that's technically a bug, though. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Let's see what happens. I'm going to run this simulation until July. Oh, the Ottoman Empire is back. Wow, they have pushed deep into the Balkans, and looks like they have or are pushing the Russians out. Greece somehow controls Cyprus and have just launched a naval invasion of Ottoman Egypt. Oh, Egypt is trying to mount a comeback. Let's see if they get away with it. Yeah, there is also a bug where trains can pass through already conquered cities, and yeah, it's a little problematic that single soldier running around behind the lines can flip all of. And there we finally got him. It's a little problematic that he can run around behind the lines and flip all the cities to Egyptian control. But now I think Egypt is gone. Oh, Russia is invading the Ottoman Empire, but the Greece has invaded the Ottoman Empire as a sudden lag spike happens. Let's try to pause the game when the lag finishes. Yeah, I definitely need to make the pathfinding function multi-threaded. Oh, Greece has taken over the Balkans. I guess this is what happens. One nation expands a lot and then it gets far away from its core territory, and it's only allowed to recruit soldiers in its core territory, and when it is far away from its core territory, it takes too long for them to move soldiers to the front line, and then the front lines collapse and they get taken over by another nation. I thought we were going to see a massive Ottoman Empire, but it looks like they are falling. Shame. How is the Russian steamroller doing? Not well, actually. Germany, yeah, okay, there's a huge chunk of Europe which is Russian, but I think they have been completely cut off from reinforcement, so we should hopefully see all this flip over to, I don't know, the UK, probably. Let's... The Ottoman Empire is in Roskilde. The Russians are coming. The lag is really annoying. I need to do something about that. And I know it is the pathfinding which is lagging. Of course, realistically, in the game, we are not supposed to have all countries at war with all other countries at the same time. So hopefully that will also help with the lag. Yeah. Okay, the Russians are expanding. When the lag happens, all the shooting calculations happen at the same time. Okay, wait, those are not Russians, those are Turks. And that's lag. Oh yeah, all the shooting calculations happened at the same time because of the lag, and then everybody involved in the standoff died. I need to do something about that. Oh, it's July. That was when I said I was going to end the simulation. So let's just take stock at what Europe looks like. Right now, it looks Turkish. Swedes are doing fairly well. Russians are exactly as big as one would imagine the Russians to be. Oh, the Egyptians have made a comeback. That's probably that single soldier behind the front lines able to walk around flipping all their cities bug. Yeah, I need to fix that. Oh, Saudi Arabia is technically still here. Oh, it will probably be Ottoman soon enough. Italy is still here. Somehow Greece is in Switzerland and Alsace. Impressive. The United Kingdom is doing really well because their homeland, where they recruit all their soldiers, is safe from counter invasion because they are right at the corner of the map. Spain is all pretties. Morocco is all pretties. Part of Algeria is all pretties. Mm, yeah, I'm going to end this simulation now. So this has been 3 weeks of development, and the game is borderline playable and borderline fun. The lag is still a huge problem, and I need to do a lot about that. And I don't think I will make as much progress next week because I have a big long list of issues I need to solve. Like a really big long list of issues which I need to solve, and I also need to add music to the game and the sound to the game, and we also need some kind of diplomacy so everyone is not at war with everyone all the time. I think that will do wonders for the lag, not having everybody at war all the time, because I imagine people won't need to update their front lines every 5 days when they are at peace. Anyway, I think this has been enough of an update of my progress with this game for this week, and I will see you back next week for the next update. And hopefully a slightly less buggy experience. Now, go away.